Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Thompson to Durant. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Lou Williams at the line for 2 shots, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. So he hits the first, misses the second. Durant across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Cruises inside for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
It's LA Clippers ball. Has a chance. Williams' shot won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Got him. Trap. Got him.
Gets to the basket and scores. Long Heave from 3/4 court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose. All right. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Lou Williams. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Count the bucket for 2.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Cousins to Durant. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Williams across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Beverly's shot no good. Thompson to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Curry. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Rejected by Durant. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Bamute. Williams buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Curling inside. Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Durant. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Green. A drive by Durant, but his shot won't go. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Williams, deep left corner to Williams. Shot clock coming down to 4, down to 3. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
To Green.
Got him. Double.
And count the basket.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Bamute. Bradley. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. To Anthony. And that's blocked by Harris.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
DeMarcus Cousins. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
When you got a big man like Boogie coming off a devastating Achilles injury, you wonder a lot about his mobility, but he looked really agile in that last play.
Come on, show me something.
Runner here won't go down. To Anthony. And stuffs it home.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
To Tobias Harris. Short jumper stays out. To Sean Livingston. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Curry. Tough shot. He hits.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Clippers have the basketball. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curry. Steph Curry. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Beyond the arc for 3. Drills the 3. From 18 feet at the buzzer. That'll do it for the period. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Defense making the ball carrier work. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Thompson. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Oh, blocked by Green.
That kid can block out the sun, eh?
Throws it up. Oh, blocked away. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Livingston. Curry. Tough shot. Well defended. Warriors come away with it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And Draymond Green throws it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. It's blocked by Boogie. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. From long range, and drains it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Durant to Curry. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Gilgeous-Alexander to Tobias Harris. 4-3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Defense, let's go.
And scores.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Well, you can't do that.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Gilgeous-Alexander to Gortat. And that's rebounded by Golden State.
I got him.
Durant to Green.
Get the ball, Cutter, get the tag.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Durant to Curry. Short jumper won't go down. To Thompson. Durant.
Got him. Good try.
Warriors with 4 to shoot. To Thompson. Fires the 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Thompson to Cousins. And buries the baseline J. And scores. Strong take.
I like that.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
And finishes strong. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Nothing going here on that drive. Durant to Curry. Gets it in the left corner. Yes, And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort